Hi guys, Georgette here. Welcome back to my channel, G.A. Rodgers, and thank you for joining me. So today I thought I would share with you my latest and greatest makes. I have 3 makes to show you. 2 of them are 100% complete and one is 98-99% complete. Alright, so let's get into it. The first item I have to share with you are my jogger pants. These are my tried and true jogger pants. I love them. It's Butterick B6388. So this is actually my second time making these pants. I added cuffs the first time around and the pants ended up being a little bit too short. So I fixed that problem and made the cuff length a little longer. However, I did forget to make the width of the cuff a little bit more narrow so that it cinches in a little more at the bottom, so you can see it looks a little wide around the ankle because I forgot to make this adjustment. I did make it in the pattern, and so my next one should be perfect in that area. Also, I forgot to take out the excess fabric in the pant front because the original pattern does have a pleats, and I didn't want pleats there. I just wanted a flat front pant. So I tried to ease it into my waistband, and although it doesn't look awful and you can't really see it, I see it. Another sewist would see it. So in the pattern, in the paper pattern, I had to go back and adjust that as well. So these are not absolutely perfect. However, I still love them. I still wear them. The fabric is a scuba knit and it's from Joann's. And my intention was to make this kind of a set. I wanted a jacket, a zip-up jacket with the pants. I don't think I have enough fabric left to make the zip-up jacket, but I did end up with a really nice pair of jogger pants. So again, these aren't absolutely perfect, but the next round, the next time I make these pants, they should be completely perfect. A TNT and something that I'm probably going to make a lot more of because I love the fit of this pattern and it's so easy to put together. It's a really quick make and I wear them all the time because I'm home, so I wear them all the time. Next up is Simplicity 9209. It is a vintage cover-up pattern and I love this thing. It's very flowy and very large and so easy to wear. I mean, you throw it over your swimsuit and you're just ready to go. Now the fabric is 100% cotton. I got it from Hobby Lobby and it's just slightly too heavy. I kind of want something a little bit drapier for the next time that I make this pattern. Not as drapey as a rayon, but not as stiff as a 100% cotton. I'm really not sure what type of fabric this is that I'm seeing in my head, but it's something like a linen rayon mix. So other than the fact that it's just a little bit too stiff, I really love this pattern. And I've already gone ahead and recorded a sew along, which will be coming to you guys pretty soon. So I'm not going to talk too much more about this dress because I recorded the sew along. But I wanted to include it because it is part of my recent makes. And finally is what I am wearing. It is this long cardigan. It's Simplicity S8992. And as you can see, I made it out of this mauve fabric. I think it's mauve, maybe mauve. I really, really like this. So I do have a few notes to share with you guys about this cardigan. First up was I didn't have enough fabric to cut the sleeves on the straight grain, so I had to cut them on the cross grain. Which normally that would have been fine, but this particular fabric doesn't have a whole lot of two-way stretch. It has a whole lot of one-way stretch, but for the cross grain, not so much. So this sleeve, you can see, it's a little tight. And me having to pull it on to my arms, I really have to do a little bit of tugging. So I cannot wear a long sleeve t-shirt under this. I can only wear a tank top, because I can't imagine having to get a sleeve plus my arm through this really skinny, tight sleeve. But other than that, it's not uncomfortable on the body. It's just you really notice it when you go to put the cardigan on. And also, these cuffs are really long. I don't know how many inches that is, but they're pretty long. So they're long because you're meant to fold them down. So it kind of looks like a shirt cuff. However, I actually prefer just to wear them straight. It's super long, but I just think it looks better straight than it does with this cuff. Also, this cardigan does not have pockets. I didn't have enough fabric to cut pockets, which is a little bit sad because I really like a pocket in my cardigan, but I just didn't have enough fabric, so I kind of had to let that go. The other thing that I did to this cardigan was I changed the front facing piece. I didn't want to do a facing, so I changed it to a front band. So you can see this is a separate piece. And I didn't have this color serger thread, so I was actually using a beige, just something I thought would match. It's like a tan. Anyway, this is a separate piece. This whole neckband, that's a separate piece from the cardigan itself. And I like it so much more this way than having to attach the facing and top stitch the facing down. I didn't want to do any top stitching on this knit, especially this knit, because it's kind of, it's very lightweight, so I definitely didn't want to do it on this knit. So I'm really pleased with how that came out. And if you guys want to see how I did it, how I changed the pattern, just leave me a comment in the comment section below, and I can easily do another video showing you guys how I did that. But I think from now on, for this pattern, that's the method I'm going to use. I'm going to use this band. I'm not going to go back and use the facing. It was too much work for me, and it just seemed like it was too much unnecessary work. The only thing that did not get completed on this cardigan was the belt. I had to kind of piece together the belt, so I've got some sections that are 5 inches, some sections that are 2 inches, some sections that are just, they're all different lengths, and I had to piece it together because, again, I didn't have enough fabric. I did not finish the belt. It still needs to be top stitched down to close up the opening. However, I don't know that I necessarily need that belt for this cardigan, because I would still also have to add the belt loops, which I did have enough fabric for belt loops because they're tiny. So I'd still have to add the belt loops and finish the belt. I don't know if I need it for this. So honestly, it might not get finished. I might just wear it just as is and just forget the belt. Alright guys, so that is it for my latest and greatest makes. Again, stay tuned because that sew along for the cover up is coming very soon. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, guys. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more from my channel, hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all next time. Bye!